What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? We got a guy who walked up to another guy's porch at his house and threatened to slap the dog S-H-I-T out of him. It didn't quite go like that. You see, what had happened was, dude stepped off that porch and knocked him out cold, then dragged him out onto the lawn as if he was putting the trash out. What's the moral of the story, fam? Stop making threats. If you are going to do something, just do it. First of all, fam, let me tell you how the threat thing goes. So you make a threat, immediately the person is prepared to defend themselves. They're prepared to do whatever they got to do to counter any type of aggression that you may bring. You may not even be serious about this threat that you're making. But some people, when they hear a threat, they take it seriously. This is why it is very important to refrain from making threats. I've seen it many, many times. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've never understood why a person make threats that they cannot carry out. I mean, I don't see why people make threats anyway, but especially a threat that they cannot carry out. Like, why go and say what you're gonna do and what you ain't gonna have and what you're not gonna tolerate if you cannot back it up, right? This is why you'll see, like, even when it comes to war, when you see certain countries, they don't make threats. They just act. They don't sit there and say, well, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this. But I found lately, America didn't used to do this a lot, but they do it a lot now. America makes a lot of threats. Like, Trump made a whole lot of empty threats in his 4 years. He made a lot of threats to North Korea. And most of the things that they were making threats, they was trying to keep North Korea in their place to not do certain things. And one of the things they tried to get North Korea to refrain from doing was testing nuclear bombs. They did it anyway, and America did nothing. So what does that do to the relationship between North Korea and America, and North Korea's respect for America when America makes such a threat? They have none. Like, oh man, it's gonna fall on deaf ears again and again and again. Now, of course, America could ride on North Korea and could wipe North Korea off the map, but not without having to deal with China, which is why they won't touch North Korea. China is North Korea's big brother. North Korea does China's dirty work. Like, for instance, you got a message that you want to get to somebody, but you really don't want to get your hands dirty. So you tell somebody else to send the message and act like it came from them. But it really came from you. You see, you get somebody else to go and antagonize somebody and to see how they're going to react. And you got their back the whole time. Anyway, how about that knockout punch? It was hard to tell if it was a full punch or like an open hand slap. Hard to tell. I know whatever it was effective. Remodeled that boy house. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?